Aloha, beautiful souls. Welcome back to Unapologetically, and I am Lee. Um, I am an intuitive reader, energy worker, psychic medium. So let's see what we have for collective. I've already said my little prayer before the video started and smudged my space to make sure that I receive clear and concise messages for the collective. It's not what you want to hear, it's what you need to hear. Well, I guess, yeah. And at this time, I'm removing any trickster energy. So what I'm hearing is that you are feeling off balance right now, collective. And I hear rest is needed as well as being able to receive. The first card that came out is the Six of Pentacles. So giving and receiving is not in balance right now. And then the next card, Page of Swords, needing to learn ways to take care of your body. And ways, not only your mind, I hear mind, body, and spirit and soul. There are different methods in how you can take care of yourself. And I hear you're pushing yourself a little bit too hard here, collective, and you're hard on yourself. You still are not giving yourself permission to rest. The next card is Three of Swords reversed, and to me it's not about, I don't know exactly the true meaning of the Three of Swords reversed, but for this card, to me, what Spirit is telling me and the universe is telling me is that you're being hard on yourself and not allowing yourself to drop in and to I hear you should disassociate yourself with reality if you can, and allow yourself to fully rest and not really think of anything. Just be in presence and in the moment. And when you do that, you're able to receive clear guidance for what you need to do in that moment. I hear that there's many options right now. New paths, again, like different ways of doing things, but the quote-unquote right way is to follow your heart. Trust your inner guidance. And sometimes Spirit was wanting me to call into attention that sometimes ego can live in here. Heck, ego can live in any parts of ourselves. But just knowing that when you drop out of your head and drop into your heart, that is what your soul is wanting you to do, your human self. And I'm noticing that the cups fell right on top of each other here. Oh, confirmation. Their cups need to be aligned. And again, don't be hard on yourself. Like, I feel like collective is driven by, I'm pulled to the Pentacles. You feel like your heart is driven by money, the physical world of like material goods and riches, but Spirit is asking you to look more inward and see the abundance that you have already cultivated in your life. And it's so funny that this popped up, and it's a sign that that you need to relook at how your cultivations are being seen. Like, yes, it's all inward. All of it is energetic first, and then it comes into the material, into this physical world. What I've noticed is when you work a lot in the energetic space on yourself and cultivating that inner peace, then it really does, like, your external world doesn't really faze you anymore. So just rewriting that story that you're telling yourself, and I hear Spirit saying you're really hard on yourself. You are like, almost the inner critic is very, very strong within you, and you need to let go of expectations of how your life should be at this moment, because you are where you're supposed to be. You know, even though you can see, I mean, I feel like some of you guys are seers, and you're able to see the end goal, but you're feeling frustrated in your, I don't want to say your inability, but how slow the pace is right now. And you have to quiet that mind, because that can sabotage your goal, if that makes sense. It drops your vibration down because you're being too hard on yourself. That inner critic, that inner voice is telling you that you're not going in the right place. And you have to really, really find that love again for life. And then the Ten of Swords, it's always external, or it's not external, it's internal. You are causing, I hear, backstabbing yourself. And a lot of you aren't being a really good friend to yourself. You're really being very critical in how you're approaching your situation, your life. But take it slow, like drop down and drop in, and like really cultivate a more positive sense. It's gonna take a journey. It's a journey of, I hear, self-discovery, self-love, self-compassion. You are more magnificent. You are doing so much work, collective. And I keep hearing, don't be hard on yourself. It's the world is already difficult. And you shouldn't be too hard on yourself. Okay, I'm gonna pull from the Oracle of the Divine here. And I'm really excited because I love the tarot from this, but I'm still trying to get comfortable with the tarot deck. But this is the Oracle. So, oh, excuse me, confirmation. What does collective need to know? What guidance does collective need here? And the center of the tarot spread that I did is the Hermit. And I really do think, and it's the center, the essence, your essence. You have to find your essence again. What is collective doing well on? So I did pull Primordial Chaos, but I want to, okay, I guess Primordial Chaos, it's beautiful. Let's see, Primordial Chaos. Meaning, upright, this card represents the first leap, the pursuit of dreams, or the rush of energy and inspiration. Know that everything has a counterbalance, and that the world finds its way to make order out of chaos. Beginnings and creation and spontaneity. So just knowing that you are in the right place. Creation, life is messy. When I see this card, I see, like, again, art. Like, life is art. Like, you have earth, you have fire, you have water in here, you have love, all the different colors. And that is the primordial essence of human beings, of this 3D reality. It's messy, and once you hack it, then you run with it. Okay, what is collective doing well on? I want to pull on something that you're doing well on here. What else? Innovator. Okay, there's just too many. I thought it was just one. I'll pull the innovator. Oh, wow. Okay, so in innovator, here we go. It shows that, you know, there's fire behind collective. So you are inspired. You are a someone who thinks outside the box. And trust those instincts when you're pulled to do something that you are not normally doing. Then just do it. Just do it. And I see I'm drawn to the water here. Spirit is saying that maybe you'll find more peace in the water. I see his toes right there, kind of dipping into water. There needs to be a balance. Let me see. This isn't in alphabetical order, so it might take a bit here. Oh, here it is. Innovator. This card represents a creator, a leader who identifies problems and seeks to solve them, a trailblazer who guides from the front and paves the way for others to follow. This card symbolizes being willing to try new things and to break the status quo. You know, like, you are not meant to follow what the sheep herd is doing. You are supposed to be finding your own path and finding your way and how to do things. And to be able to do that, you need to stop self-sabotaging yourself. And it's that hidden energy. Sorry, these two are next to each other when I pull them out. And you need to go within and to start thinking of how you see your progression. Yeah, I wanna do another pull here. This is the Spirit Animal Oracle here. Let's see. Let's do 2 more cards here. Let's see, 2 cards for Spirit, for collective, 2 Spirit, for collective from Spirit. Ooh, these are amazing. Okay, so we have Beaver Spirit, and it says, lay a solid foundation. And then the Frog Spirit, clear out the clutter. I feel like there's just a lot in your mind, collective. There's just so much. And I feel like you are rebuilding. There's going to be many ways in how to rebuild the structure that is falling. Don't be scared. The structure that is falling within you right now. It seems scary. But know that it's only as scary as you make it out to be. And just know, I see behind Collective a team of light beings that are there. And I also see, don't get scared, I see shadows too, but to me those shadowy beings are from you. So it's your shadow that is trying to show you where you need to let go of, things that you need to let go of and rebuild. But don't get into the emotions of the trauma and the wrongdoings that have been done to you. Remember, everything is being done for you. It's that rewiring I see, and my mind is starting to feel free when I said it's going to be a rewiring of things are being done for you. Because when you have that sense of things are being done to you, it's dense, and you're the victim, but you need to be player one. You got to be the main player in your life, right? And reclaim that. And I hear be brave, step into that role. And you are a leader, you know, you are divinely guided. All you need to do is, these cards are next to each other, drop in. As you can see, the essence flowing from within. Drop in and find who you are, and trust that if you ever, and I hear, how do I find myself? Just remember who you were as a child. Like, how were you as a child without all the outside influence, people telling you what to do? Like, what kind of spirit did you have? That was your true essence, you know, and it was shaped and altered because of the environment we grew up in. And right now it's the rewiring and letting go, the shedding. Again, I keep seeing the shedding, things falling off of you, and just letting it go. Be graceful, give yourself grace, and allow things to fall away. If it needs to fall away, don't hold on to things that you don't need to hold on, and forgive those who have wronged you. You felt like you've wronged. Again, it's, if you're not ready, you're not ready. You know, don't force it. Just only when your heart tells you, hey, I'm ready to let go, and allow it to fall away naturally. And don't force it. And when you force, and that's the feminine way, you just, when you feel called to stop doing a certain thing, or you're like, okay, I'm done. I think I'm done. This is when it happens, when you drop in. When you drop in and you allow yourself to receive the messages. You know, there's an imbalance right now. You need to receive. It's reversed. That's how I read the cards. You receive the messages, and you start to rebuild and let go of things that don't belong to you. It's not going to be pretty, but that's okay. You know, it is what it is, and embrace the chaos. It's hard to be in the storm. I'm there part of the time, and just we're in it together, and just go with the flow. Anyways, I hope that you have a beautiful morning, afternoon, or evening, whenever this message finds you. And until next time, bye, beautiful souls.